Most people think that trading time for money is a trap. But what if you could do it in a way that actually scales? I'm going to show you how I structure my time, my offer, and my Skool community so I get paid over and over for the same effort. And I was able to do this all while traveling the world, spending time with my beautiful girlfriend and business partner, Sophie. I won the Skool Games twice, got to meet Sam Ovens and Alex Hormozy, and I live a very cool, fun life out here in Phuket, Thailand. This is me on a moped, and here's me in a van doing some work on my community. If you're still trading time for money, then you're doing it wrong unless you're doing it this way. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how I am pulling in 10K a month on Skool without burning out, trading my time for money.
User.
The trap versus the system. Well, if you're still here, then that means that you are not completely dopamine fried and you're actually prepared to listen to what I have to say around trading your time for money. So, my name is Ryan Duncan. I am a six-figure entrepreneur, and as I mentioned before, I'm a Skool Games winner, and I build my communities on a platform called Skool.com. Now, the biggest problem when it comes to trading your time for money is, well, that's what you do, is you trade your time for money. But there is a way that you do it differently. And the thing is, with that specific problem is, a lot of people trade their time for one-on-one coaching, selling custom services, and just literally using their time to make a wage, right? To get paid for that specific hour. Now, how I trade my time for money is I sell a community. And the reason why I sell a community is because when a member joins, they join and I get paid monthly. When you're selling monthly, that means that every single month, after you say sell 10 members at $100 and you make $1,000, the next month, taking into account that you might have churn issues, you might have a few different things, but the next month you don't have to go and spend your time selling another $1,000. You're starting with $1,000, and if you increase that to $2,000, well then after that you're going to have $2,000 to start with, and so the time that you are spending becomes scalable because you spend your time building monthly recurring revenue every single month. Now, even if you have churn factored into the thing, it's highly unlikely, unless you're scamming people, that those people are going to all leave in the first month. And if you deliver an amazing product and you deliver an amazing result, then those people are going to stay with you for quite some time. And so how I trade my time for money is I set up my communities in a way that allows me to spend the least amount of time but maximize the amount of value that I give. And the way in which I do that is I just set my groups up so I can actually just get people results, and I focus in on the result. Now, when you have my model on Skool, I have the free to paid model. What does that mean? Well, I have a free community and I have a paid community. And the reason why you want to create a free community is for people like you who are watching this video. You might want to join and just see what I'm about, right? You don't know me from a bar of soap, so why would you trust me and trust what I'm doing? But if you join my free community, you can jump in there and see what the kind of the culture is that I create, the kind of results that my members get. You can get more proof. And I believe every single business in the world should have a free community. Why? Because you get rapid feedback from people. You could be watching this video and go, oh, you could have done that better. You could have done that intro better. You could join my community and say that, or you can leave a comment below on YouTube and say that. And I will respond because I love to engage with people. So creating a free community, the free community is the what, right? It's like, what is your niche about? And this works for all different niches, right? You have a free community to kind of get people more interested, and it works as like an overpowered email list. That's why we build free communities. But you also build a free community to actually send members, right? Like if you're someone that's watching this, you build a free community, you get say 100 to 500 members in there, and you go, well, shit, I don't know how to monetize that. Well, then I'm going to ask you if you wanted to come and join us over in the paid group where everyone gets massive results and monetizes their communities. It's just the natural ascension flow. And this is one thing that I do with a lot of people is I'm very transparent about what I'm doing. I'm building this and making this video. So someone like you who wants to make money online, wants to be able to trade your time in a way that actually scales, where the time you're doing, the money that you get for your time compounds. Of course, I'm going to have an offer that you're going to want to buy, because when you watch this and you learn from me, you're going to go and build the same thing. So why not have a guy who's transparent and honest about what he does and puts it out in front of you? Now, there's all these different creative ways, and I won't go into those specific things, but you're trading your time for compounding money. That's really what the secret is here. And if I could give you one thing right now, a little quick reward at this part in the video, you don't even need to have any of this stuff as well. all you really need when it comes down to business is an offer, which a lot of people obviously struggle with. What do I sell? How do I do this? Blah, blah, blah. But you really just need an offer. I'm going to teach you how to sell bracelets, right? This is a bracelet and I want to sell it. Now, in the online game, you might have a digital product or something, but let's just say this bracelet was my online product. I teach people how to put on bracelets. And you might be someone that doesn't know how to put on a bracelet, or maybe you are, but I have an offer. I teach people how to put on bracelets. Now that I have that offer, what's my next step? Well, because we're in the digital world, what I like to use is I like to use Loom. Use Loom. I'm using Loom right now to record this video. I used it in my intro as well, but I use Loom to sell, right? And so I'd be like, hey, maybe your name is Jason. Hey, Jason, hope you're doing well. I wanted to reach out to you and ask you if you're struggling right now with actually being able to put on your bracelet. And the reason why I wanted to reach out is because I've actually got this really cool program that I'm doing, helping people put bracelets on. And the goal of it is so that people can go out in the world and wear their favorite pieces of jewelry. I don't know if you're the right fit for this, but if you are, I've dropped the link below. You can check it out, and I'd love to see you inside. Right? We use Loom to send a more personalized outreach to the people that we're trying to the people that we're trying to get on with our process. And so if you do that and you put that in place, then all you're doing next is you're selling, right? You're making the sale. So it's an offer, Loom video, and then you have the sale. Now, if you're selling something a bit more high ticket, you might need to add a sales call to that process. So it's really not that difficult. But when we have a free community allows us to kind of put a lead magnet in there and get a result. It allows us to engage with our audience. It allows us to get feedback from our audience. And that's what you want to do as an entrepreneur or a startup founder or whoever you are. You start a free community, right? So I create this YouTube video and I say, hey, come and join me at school.com-free. It's a free community and it teaches people how to build free communities. I'm about to launch partners in there that will teach you how to use YouTube to get more people in your audience or teach you how to do it. You start a free community on School. Why? Because it's more engaged than any other platform. I'm going to do a video on that at some point, but that's really what it is, right? It's just, you're trading your time for like monthly recurring revenue. And a thought that I had around this was I have clients that pay me $1,000 a month. I could sell a client for $1,000 of a month's worth of work, or I could sell them for $1,000 for a month. Sorry, $1,000 monthly. And $1,000 monthly is better than selling them for $1,000 of a month. The reason why is because they understand that it's recurring. And so I have people paying me $1,000 a month every single month because I'm selling them on monthly work, but I'm not charging them for just 1 month's worth of work. I'm not charging them for just 1 hour's worth of work. If I do calls, for instance, I do 4 calls a month. It's like you could charge for just, I'll sell you for $100 to do 4 calls with you, or I could charge you $100 for 4 calls monthly. So it's just like the language and how you use it and what you do with it is what makes sense. And if you're here and you're still listening to this is how I'm planning on structuring these videos. We're going to dopamine fry the kids at the start that watch the video. If they like it, they stay through, then they're going to get the value. And I'm just going to jump on here, be raw, be authentic, no cuts, no bullshit, and just say exactly what needs to be said in order for you to get the result that you need. So if you're here, please subscribe, first of all, so you see more of my content. Second, come and join me in my free community and learn about what School really is and how you can use a free group to start making money online. There's a lot of people in there that do that. And like the video, and if you feel like doing something else, then feel free to do it as well.